guys. I would honestly, I would have slammed, because you know Soontir's not going to go straight ahead, right? Like, that would be really ballsy to do. It would almost be like, it would almost be genius to like joust, like to choose the joust with Soontir, because you know the K-Wings aren't going to be, you know, going to have the mods or whatever, or even be disarmed if they slam. Get your bets in, folks. Get them in. I'm using, I don't know if, can you guys tell? Can you tell I'm using, this is a new camera. Like, as I think it looks better for sure than what I was using before, which is like a slightly older version of what Dion uses. Is like a year older. This is the Sony A6400 that Sam recommended. It's actually the camera he uses. I got my snazzy imperial backdrop behind me too, to just like set the tone. You know, it's perfect. Yeah, this is really gonna be really interesting. I'm really curious to see what happens with this matchup. I think the last one, I honestly preferred James's list up against the mining guilds, because the mining guilds is just all about flying through obstacles. Is like very gimmicky, but it's a lot of arcs, so you can't really you can't escape that. So see Inquisitor kind of barrel rolling in towards Kestel, trying to keep distance. I think we might see a bank through, kind of threading through the obstacles next turn, because the K-Wings can't really come in that route, at least not a siege, but we'll see. A siege's ability is kind of like you get to share focus tokens, I guess, or spend other people's tokens, focus tokens, I think. You can see that background is disciplined. Hey, X-Wing jokes. Puns for days. Oh yeah, actually that reminds me, let me swap out these there we go. Oh, let's copy that. There we go. Cool. They're doing that for me. That way we can actually see where their arcs are pointed. Yeah, we want to do number 3. There we go. Kestel. All right. Thank you for the reminder. Oh, do the K-Wings have a bow tie? Oh my god, they do. Ha! Thank you. That goes to show just how little I see K-Wings, man. K-Wings are not that common. Yeah, they had the bow tie arc for sure. Absolutely, yeah. I know this game so well. I know the K-Wings like the back of my hand. I'm not gonna be streaming tomorrow, guys. I've been yearning for a day off on the weekend. Also, just because we have that top cut for the Veterans Championship going on tomorrow, and our league is basically over. I was just like, I don't think there's anything to stream. So we won't be streaming next weekend either, because I'll be gone. But when we get back, I'm gonna do maybe like something special for like this list chaos stream, because it'll be my birthday weekend. Do something fun for that, and we'll start to stream our league games again shortly after, including our playoff game for the Hyperspace League. That's a thing we'll be doing. So that'll be a top 8 on Saturday morning. Yeah, I actually took a walk earlier. I have felt very isolated. I don't love, you know, staying inside, but I just kind of felt, honestly, for real talk time, that I've just been on my computer too much at work. I'm on a computer all day for 8 or 9 hours, and then the Gold Squadron stuff I'm doing, it's just, and then streaming. I was just like, I think it's good for me to sleep in and just take a quick break, you know. I'm not going anywhere, and I mean, running this channel has been awesome. It's so much fun. And we're almost at 500 followers. Like, I think we'll hit that within a couple weeks. So I'm really, really excited about that. But yeah, I just need a little bit of a break. It's so weird to hear lo-fi with lyrics. I'm like, no, I'm out. I know, it's instant skip. It's not normal. Let's move up the camera a little bit here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, man. Just got hit with the Yannis. Very bad. It's not. Don't adding IES to the end of something doesn't always work because it might not be appropriate. Well, hopefully you guys have had a good weekend so far. Rip. That was bad. And yeah, just as I thought, Inquisitor is kind of turning in through the obstacles. Turn it in through those obstacles. I like where Corey's position is though. I think he's in a good spot. Oh, yeah, we'll see if Corey remembers the supernatural combo. That's just because you can do that with Vader. You can do his ability with supernatural. You can do with Kylo. You can link actions with Kylo. Yeah, I think you just barrel roll boost and you're in a good spot here all day. Just barrel roll boost all day. I think you get out of arc when you do that. It's gonna, yeah, here we go. Oh, it's always fun watching Soontir play. Watching Soontir is always a good time. I thoroughly enjoy it. There we go. He hovered over the barrel roll. Now he's reconsidering it. I think you're fine if you do it. You barrel roll forward and then boost. I think you're okay. Should be okay if you do that. Oh. Marked his ship by accident? Yeah, happens. Oh, he's just gonna stay there. That's interesting. I guess that's okay. But I think you still would have gotten the focus from the Y-Wing if you did the barrel roll boost. Here we go. So this is gonna be 3 dice from Soontir. Soontir gets 2 hits. You're gonna Predator that blank there. Predator for 3. That's gonna be guaranteed 2. Going into Miranda. Miranda's gonna take 3. It sucks that Miranda's stuff is all the way down here, but I will. Is he not taking damage? Is he gonna flip his shields? How many are you flipping? 3. Yep. All right. So shields are already down to Miranda, but Miranda's ability can kick in, can roll 1 less die to recover a shield. So we'll probably see Tim take advantage of that a couple times. What's up, Bowers? B Bowers. How's it going? Welcome. We got Gabe 2 of List Chaos going on right now. We got a beefy K-Wings, courtesy of Ando and Catherine's Imperial Aces, featuring a TIE aggressor. You don't see that very often. Not very often at all. Now Inquisitors, he spent the Force for that extra die, so he's got 2 hits there. He's got the fire control. And he's gonna, I think he's dumping, he has to, well, he spent 1 for the attack. Unless he fired a concussion missile. All right, so that's 2 more damage into Miranda now. Miranda down to 4. Miranda's down to 4. I'm old enough. Man, I mean, you look at the K-Wing model, right? And how could you look at that and not be like, oh, this thing's got to be super deadly, and it doesn't even have 3 attack dice? It's one of the coolest looking ships at X-Wing, for sure. Here we go. Here's Kestel. It's a barrage rocket shot. Hit, crit. Oh, man. Miranda just died? Holy crap. Holy crap. Holy crap. What? Miranda's died. Ugh. Ugh. That sucks. So that's how many points is that already? Well, wait, how many damage cards is Miranda, do they have 8? Oh, they have 6 whole. 1, 2, 3, 4. Blinded. Okay. A couple left. Sorry, guys. I thought that he had was already down to 2 whole. 2 whole left with a blinded pilot. I mean, might as well be dead. Next turn, she's probably going to go. So who are we going for here? Miranda shooting into Soontir, I believe. Soontir still has a focus. Oh my god. No! No! Oh my god. Who was that? That was in a Soontir, right? Why did he get rid of his damage deck earlier? These guys. Oh my god. I don't know why I'm yawning all of a sudden. I'm thoroughly into this game too. It's like, it's definitely a good luck to be like yawning during the game, right? Yeah, Soontir just takes hit crit. Is that a direct hit? Panic pilot. Oh man, Soontir. That's why Soontir Fel is one of the most balanced aces in the game. That exact reason right there. Yeah, Siege is red. Yeah. Thanks, guys. I'm a little off my game tonight, so I appreciate you correcting me. I'm not sure why. Got the colors mixed up. Oh my god, so many blanks. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. That's bad. So Soontir explodes. You just lost a key part of your list in the most unexpected way. I mean, 100 Wilhelm screams for that. Yeah, that's terrible. I know, Catherine. You probably don't. You don't expect that to happen with this list. I mean, Grit Inquisitor can do work, but no. I mean, it's nothing against Kestel and Grit Inquisitor, but you couldn't kill a K-Wing here. Now all of a sudden, the game is swung pretty hard. Oh my goodness. So a blinded pilot 2-hole is Siege, not Miranda. So I think the overlay has the wrong. Yeah. So Miranda's fine, folks. Miranda is full health, but a Siege is down to 2-hole and a blinded pilot. There we go. So now we're probably gonna get 3 arcs. 3 arcs on to... Ooh, this is interesting. Lo-fi. That's not even lo-fi. I don't know what that was. It's not bad. It's just not what I was looking for. What does Inquisitor do here? Because we know that Miranda's gonna come barreling in. A Siege is probably gonna do like a hard turn. You could slam to get some coverage and still have the bow tie arc facing out in the right area. You just don't want to lose a Siege here, but I don't know how you guarantee that. But yeah, it's not a great position to be in if you are if you're Corey. I still think Soontir should have done the barrel roll boost. He would have. I'm pretty sure he would have gotten the focus from the bullseye after, anyways. So. Yeah, I got it. I know. Thanks, Michael. I got it. The more I kept saying Miranda, the more I just believed it was Miranda getting shot at. So I went into the overlay and I was like, I'll just lower Miranda's health. All right. So points wise, Corey's up 40 to, or Corey's down 40 to 56 because of that kill on Soontir. Tim got a good little boost in points. No, you're good. You're good. I mean, you could spam the chat all you want, dude. I noticed there's a more of a significant delay with OBS than with Streamlabs, which is weird. That doesn't make sense to me. It should be the other way around. So yeah, I caught that like a little before you probably typed it. But on your end, you're like, what the hell? He still hasn't updated it. Like, I know. Yeah, no spamming in the chat here. Everyone's fine. Okay. So keeping wide with the siege, Miranda's just gonna sit tight and take the target lock on the Kestel here. Kestel gonna turn over towards the siege. Yeah, that's the right call. I mean, you kill him here. Should be easy enough to do. Kestel's ability should kick in too. We can't modify. Let me remind myself. You can't modify focus results, right? While you perform attack after defender rolls a defense dice, you may spend one focus to cancel all the defender's blanker. Okay. Yeah, this could definitely come up here with the siege. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. That's one of my favorite movies. Can you guys name the movie that's from? Was that like a good enough... Was that a good enough impression to pick up on where that's from? I hope so. It's one of my all-time favorites. I freaking love that movie. Yeah, no, it's fine that you're in the UK. I just get an international stamp. It weighs nothing, so it's not an issue. If I was like giving away like, you know, a box or something, it would be like, it would suck, but it's fine. But I will ask. I'm gonna have to delete your message in Discord just because I don't want your personal info to be floating out there like that. If you don't mind emailing me though, I kind of consolidate all that information onto a document. It makes it easier for me. So if you don't mind doing that, that would be awesome. I'm happy to send it overseas. No problem. My pleasure. All right, here we go. Here is the Grand Inquisitor shot into a siege. A siege flops an evade onto there and still takes 2. Maybe I should just keep calling a siege Miranda just to piss everyone off, like purposefully. All right, and now with siege is gonna take that shot at her. Just kidding. Miranda shot range 2 into Kestel here. Rolling too many dice. Trick shot or something? What am I missing? You guys know why Miranda's rolling 3 dice at the side right now? Oh, is she using her ability? She is. You can either spend a shield. Yeah, spend the shield. Spend that shield, baby. Not great though. He's debating on what to reroll here. What is he checking for now? He's hovering over the die. Yeah, how often is Miranda spending her shields though? Like, how often do we see that? So she's down. She should have 3 right now. Yeah, we're good. And for some reason we haven't had. Did I miss something with the siege? I thought the siege died, but I guess he was shooting into the bomber. Yeah, he shot into the bomber. That's very interesting. So that's shields down on the Gray Squadron. I was not anticipating that, but I guess you saved that shot for Kestel here. This is some expert commentary with me absolutely not wrapping my head around what's going on in this game right now. The first game I really struggled with because they weren't even really like pointing at things. They were just kind of rolling dice. It could be really hard to cover those games. It was a little overwhelming, to be honest. This one, there's no excuse though. I'm just like I'm just a little out of it. But Kestel does gets the job done with her ability, and the siege just poofs. He just like he was never even there, non-existent. Fly away, siege. 79 for Corey now to 56. Gray Squadron's gonna get some revenge. Prevent that range 1 bonus with Grand Inquisitor. Spend that force. Annihilated, decimated. Hit crit from the Gray Squadron bomber. Didn't even have to spend the focus. Grand Inquisitor. It's gonna take one. But Nick, what about copyright? Nah, man, it's fine. You just sample a song for a few seconds, you're good. That's a great song. I was trying to think of what's a good like song for natties. I'm like, oh yeah, fire. So Inquisitor takes a shield. Man, I still can't believe Soontir just exploded like that. He rolled seven dice in 7 blanks. Right? Or it was something like that. He rolled, I think he only rolled 1 paint in 7 dice on 7 dice. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. Brutality. Oh, you've seen Kasabian? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I like them. I like Kasabian. Sound good. Good sounding. I like mostly into alternative rock. That's like more up my alley, which is like kind of anything nowadays. I like hip hop, but I'm not as big into like the hip hop the last like couple years. I sound like I'm 50 when I say that, you know. I never feel like I'm my age when I say stuff like that. Like I'm not. I also hate country. To anyone that loves country, I'm so sorry, but I just despise country music. It's the hardest thing for me to listen to. So hard. And the Gray Squadron bomber is gonna just shoot forward. I think it has a 2 forward there. Yeah, it did the 2. 3 bank, and Miranda clips the rock. Ouch. No, how could I? Lots of rock hitting, and it's not by me this time. It's gonna take a crit, so that's another damage into Miranda. So 2 shields down, but Miranda will just recover that. She's fine. So as long as she has shields, she's in a good spot. You know, like even 1. She can keep using her ability. The problem is, you don't want to roll less attack die, especially out the side. You know, you're rolling what 1 die at that point. You're never gonna do damage that way. It's been a rocky night. Hey, very rocky indeed. Yeah, it's rough. Rough stuff, man. But yeah, on the topic of new player stuff, the stuff that I struggled with the most when I first started playing X-Wing was the forgetting to take my actions for some reason was something that I really just couldn't wrap my head around. Like I'd okay, I move, and then I'd be so anxious. Like I loved moving the ships. I'd be so anxious to move my ships, I would forget to focus and stuff all the time, and I would people would be like, it's okay, and I'm like, no, I forgot. I have to get punished and remember this stuff. Like I can't go back and do it, you know. But if there'd be moments where I'm like, why did I forget to take an action? I never do that anymore, but I think once the past few months I did that one time. I forgot to do an action because I got caught up in something, and I was like, huh, I just forgot to take an action. That's a crit on the Y-Wing bomber. Gray Squadron takes a console fire. Console fire. Thanks, man. I think it is looking quite solid. I'm pretty happy with it. The aperture priority was definitely a big part of it, because when I first started, I'll be honest, when I use my Canon DSLR, I shoot in manual mode, and there's a manual mode on this camera too. It's pretty standard, but I had it in manual mode when I first had it set up. I didn't have it in like movie mode, and it completely changed the look of it when I switched over the settings and did what you told me to. So I appreciate you, man. The LUT looks good too. I'm quite pleased, and it's nice. You actually get to see that I'm wearing like 312 Squadron stuff, whereas before I'd be wearing it, but you wouldn't be able to tell. It's like fun. You get to actually represent. All right, console fire roll. Takes a hit. So that is now 3 damage into the Gray Squadron bomber. 3 hole left. Keeps the console fire. You just got it this turn anyway. Yeah, it's nice, man. To have it's always exciting having new toys to play with. And you're a LUT slut. That's awesome. LUT slut. That could be your new nickname. LUT slut. Yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Guess what? Guess what, man? I am using OBS Studio right now, and I spent all night yesterday and most of today like getting it all set up, like even on the Stream Deck too. So I'm using OBS Studio finally. It's like, weren't you using that before? It's like, no, I was using Streamlabs OBS, which is like okay, but it's better for like casual gaming, like like Call of Duty, than it is for this kind of stuff. So it's nice to be using OBS now. It's pretty simple. It's straightforward, but yeah, I'm a big boy, that's for sure. Look at all the extra viewers I'm getting too. It's great. I'm getting everyone and their grandmother is like, let's watch some 312 Squadron X-Wing. It'll be great. I hear he's using OBS Studio now. I am. Indeed, I am. Run it. Oh yeah, for processor on the, or priority on the processor. Yeah, I haven't actually. I'm not running in admin mode right now, but I think we're okay so far. I'll be sure to set that up though. Make sure that I do that for the next stream. I did it for Streamlabs too, so I should definitely be doing it for this. Kestel gonna take the evade, the link action, take the evade. Man, I wish we could see the aggressors more outside of like the fair off aggressor list, like with Sloan. Like if there was another way to see it. Yours is weird stuff, if with audio especially. Yeah, I have a Blue Yeti, which is like it's a good microphone, but it's not as good as an XLR input microphone with like a mixer. And I think that's what you have, right? You have something with like an XLR connection. Yeah, these are fine, but they can die on you too. I've been happy with it. And Dinku, thanks for the compliment on the mat. Yeah, I made this. This is it's a layered Photoshop job that I did. I essentially kind of made it by accident, and then I liked the look of it, so I tweaked it and worked on it some more. And it's 2 different images, but the galaxy is a feather that's kind of just from another image. I feathered it out and colored it, and then put it in there. It kind of looks like a star, like a galaxy's like exploding out of the planet almost. But it's a nice combination of planets and color. It's not too saturated or like way too bright. Here's the Grand Inquisitor Inky. That's all he likes to call him. Taking that range 1 shot into the bomber. The bomber's arc is facing back, but I think he still has him an arc. Hit crit. This could be it for Gray Squadron bomber who had fixed his console fire. So he doesn't have to worry about that, at least if he lives. 1, 2. The crit is it structural damage? Yeah, structural damage. All right, 1 hole left on that poor bomber. So you're saying there's a chance. Corey up 101 to 56. It's about to just be Miranda versus the world, if you call Kestel and the Grand Inquisitor the world. But Kestel still has 2 charges left on barrage rockets. She's been doing a good job. She hasn't taken any damage yet. She's been like the furthest away from everyone. Oh, you're using a Rode microphone. Nice. Yeah, I like the mixer settings in OBS Studio a lot better too. It just doesn't like it's Streamlabs is like they've focused so much on the user interface being like very like dummy friendly. It just takes up a lot of space, and it's overly simplified. Of course, like for what I was doing, like or what I want to do, it was like it got the job done. So that's why it took me a while to switch over, because I was like, it's not like actively like hurting me, but I know that I should be using a better program. So I was like, you know what the hell? Last night I'm like, I'm gonna do it. It's about time. If I got a new camera, I might as well, you know, like make all the necessary changes, get that shit out of the way. And here we are. Here we are. 5 million followers, 100,000 subscribers, and a dream. We're trying to hunt down Kestel here. It's going to use the Gonk droid, which I think you set up, you lose it, then action you recover it, and then the next action you spend it to recover a shield, right? Or is it a shield or damage, or just it's a shield? So Miranda could be recovering 2 shields a turn. That's hilarious. And a bump there from Grand Inquisitor. So Miranda's not gonna have... Well, Miranda will probably get a missile shot off here because she has ion torpedoes. So you could potentially ionize Kestel, which could set up a brutal advanced proton torpedo next turn. We'll see here. So here we go, checking for the shot, range 3. Yeah, I should get a Gonk. Maybe that's the next thing I need to do in this soundboard here, is get a Gonk. I have like a few. I have this one. Through the lies of the Jedi. This one. And you can like spam them, you know. You were the chosen one. Here we go. Ion Torp shot, not good. So 1 crit so far. Spend the lock all day. Try to get those 3. Ugh. That's not gonna, yeah, that's not gonna do it. So just 1 crit. Should be okay. Corey should be fine. Gets the evade. At worst, Kestel would have taken a shield and not been ionized, so. Oh, is it a mag pulse? Does she have all of that? Holy crap, she has 3. Oh my god. I have to remind myself of that. Yeah, she does. Yeah. Advanced torps, mag pulse, and ion missiles. Got it. I like totally overlooked that card there in the middle, and then the overlay. I would have gone for, I feel like shooting the ion would have been better, right? Because then you could set up a really good advanced proton torpedo if you get her ionized. That's what I was thinking. Yeah, I mean, there's just so many points on these things. It just goes to show again that the K-Wings, like, no matter what you put on them, I just don't think they're viable. Like, I'ma say it. I don't think they're just not good. It sucks. It really sucks to say, but like 4 K-Wings is like, you can try to make it a thing, but I just don't, like, I'm not sold by it. And I really want the ship to be good, and I think it looks like it is one of the coolest looking ships in X-Wing for sure. But yeah, you probably played against Tobias Troff, right? Tobias from, I think he lives in Sweden. Yeah, Tobias is he is that's like his baby. The K-Wings are like his favorite ship. And I've played him twice now. He like swore revenge. He like messaged me. He's like, "We're matched up. I can't wait to have my sweet, sweet revenge. My K-Wings will destroy your list." And then I beat him. It was a close game though. Yeah, it's a decent list. He started playing with it was Saw Gerrera in the U-Wing, Miranda, and who's the Azatuk that gets the extra die? Wolfwaro, I think. Right? Wolfwaro. And what he would do is he would set up in a way that he'd drop a bomb on himself to take the damage that would trigger all the abilities. Because I think with Wolfwaro's damaged, he gets an extra die. Saw Gerrera gives rerolls if the ship's damaged. Like, it was just like, all at once he would trigger that. Grand Inquisitor, barrel, why would you barrel roll that way? Oh, Supernatural Talon roll. Yeah. Supernatural did the... Got it. Okay. I think all the way forward... Oh, boy. That might be a proton bomb. That might be half points. Yep. Can't get out of the proton bomb. That's going to be a disabled power regulator. So an ionized Grand Inquisitor with one hole left. Don't know how. Don't remember how he lost the last shield. It must have been last turn. Hit crit. Miranda is gonna take it. It's gonna take 2. Not a siege. Miranda. So she's down all shields now. Yeah, I'll talk to Corey about the it's always when people play lists that they are like they don't ever practice or like factions, they're always gonna miss stuff. Like the Paylob trigger stuff, like, oh my god, that drove me crazy. But it happens, It's a part of the game. Miss triggers. In unrelated news, my headphone cords like keeps getting tangled up in new ways, and I don't know how. It's driving me crazy. It's just, it's a huge pet peeve. 2 hits from Miranda. Plenty of evades. That was into the Inquisitor. Miranda had acquired another lock. Okay. Again, I still feel like, oh man, firing the ion torpedo would have been the move. Not guaranteed to ionize Kestel, but I think it would have been better. I'm also not really sold by Magpulse warheads. But, it's a 2-time use, so. Is there anything, like, particularly, like, great for Magpulse warheads? Like, is there any ship that wants it or pilot that wants it the most? Because it's not commonly used. I mean, at this point, we just have so many options when it comes to munitions and stuff. You guys remember how I promised bingo and never did it? Well, we can play catch up now. I remember most of this. We had a direct look at all our Tri-City names on there still. Gotten plenty of natties. We've gotten an initiative kill. We've got soon tier blanked out big time. Stun pilot crit. Outmaneuver. Reroll blank to blank. Evade action. We got dice. I'll come back to it. That was for the debris. No consequences, but stressed. Von Rager Poe. Man, can we get Poe, like, can we find a way to get Poe to be played just a little bit? Just a little bit? That would be great. I like Poe. I think Poe's like... Poe absolutely belongs on the board. Here, well, we just hit bingo already. And by already, I mean we should have hit it over, a while ago. You said we got double modded attack, double bingo. Ooh, that's some bingo. Hell yeah. So let's hear it. We hit double bingo and we didn't do it the last turn, the last game. So I'm gonna give everyone 1,500 credits, like right now, to the loyal viewers of the stream. There we go. It is paid out. Here we go. This is Miranda's shot. It's gonna be into, probably going to the Inquisitor here. Just a crit. And safe, plenty. Yeah, I mean, with the Inquisitor's ability as a focus, and he should be flipped, so I'll just flip that over. Yeah. X-Wing Tavern Wars. Subscribe to Tier 1 for 3 months in advance. What? That's a thing? Thank you for the sub. Oh gosh, the sub goal is in like the worst place right now. Sorry guys, I never noticed that. I had to move it last game too. Let's like get that out of there. That's sad. Anyways, we're 18 away from 150. I'm trying to come up with a cool thing to give out for that. As Sam would say, you go to 312 Squadron for giveaways. I actually chose to ignore him earlier because he said it again. I'm like, all right. Someone is milking it big time. That's the relationship that we have, though. I bring it upon myself. With the way I play on his stream, and the fact that I stalled for like 15 minutes for Tri-City when we wanted to get the final in. I definitely deserve it, for sure. It's all a good fun. So Miranda, let me get my hand out of there. All right. So Miranda, probably just bank up towards Kestel. You have the lock. Man, if he finds a way to kill Grand Inquisitor. It's like Daft Punk stuff. It's like put interviews in the music. There we go. Yep, there's the bomb. So you definitely got a supernatural here. You don't supernatural, you're dead. Use your tools. Use my knowledge. I beg you. First Order FO expansion pack. Where is this link taking me? Oh Lord. Yeah, I could see it, but yeah, it doesn't look real. I could see it. It's possible that was a product, like someone drew that up, like it's actually like official product image, but it's not, you know, the physical thing hasn't been made yet. I don't know. It does look sus. It looks quite sus. Quite suspect to me. Here we go. Supernatural barrel roll. If he can get his freaking dial to work. It's doing the thing again. Oh my god. I don't know why this is still a problem. We're just like, you can't. There we go. Yeah, and then what did he do here? Did he do like a K turn, or did he do a hard turn away? Turning away. It's like, I'll be back. I'm coming back, guys. Don't worry about me. I got one hole left. Kestel, you can take Miranda. You're fine. Miranda did gonk. So as a shield. Has a shield to spend. Bomb goes off, nothing. Range 3 into Kestel. And we need an FO bomber. Do we? Do we need one? I mean, I guess it would make sense to have one, but we haven't really seen one in the movies. They never, like, gave us one. Nothing. What? Kestel's ability? Ooh. Sorry, guys. I'm yawning so much. I have a fun story for you guys. Once we get back to dials here. Actually, it kind of explains why seem so tired. Why I'm so behind with the overlay. Anyways, Miranda lost the shield because of Kestel. Kestel doing Kestel things. We've seen it in comics, yeah. Well, is that enough? I guess not right now. So, anyways, my apartment, sound travels vertically. It's 5 floors in this apartment building, and this morning at like 8 a.m., whoever lives right above me, like the next floor on the 3rd floor, I'm on the 2nd, was dragging furniture and like dropping things, and just like it was like a construction site upstairs, full blown. And it went on for hours, and it was horrible. It was like my day to sleep in, and I couldn't, because they were just, I wanted to complain to my landlord, but I'm like, I don't want to be that person. You're like, maybe the landlord was working on something, but I've never heard such an just like an obscene amount of disruptive noises. Like, it's just so much terrible noise. It sucked. It really sucked. Hey, thanks for the resub, Michael. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, Miranda did the slam, so disarms. But yeah, that was not fun, and I'm still contemplating like talking to my landlord about it. We have quiet hours here. There's no like, so like if you're loud during normal hours, you supposedly have like a pass. But whatever that was, it was just way too loud. I could hear everything. Ask them if they need any help, then drop the noise into the convo. That's nice. Yeah. Hey, you need any help? You know, I heard you guys are building a new condo up here, and if you needed any help with that. That's, oh my god, I totally forgot. Kestel has 5th brother. That's like a thing. Hit crit, and I think Miranda's just sped the focus, right? Well, Miranda can't mod anyway. She's fine. I think with the gas cloud. Miranda nattied anyway. Yeah, and with the gas cloud coverage, you should be okay. Yeah, so historically, I've had a lot of bad experience with neighbors, like, what do you call it? Just like with noise complaints on me from my neighbors without me actually like doing anything wrong. Because I'm very conscious of being in shared like community living spaces, so I'm not the kind of person that's gonna like blast music and have like 30 people over, especially during COVID, right? But like in general. But my first apartment, I lived in Wrigleyville, like just 5 minutes away from Wrigley Field, with 2 other guys I went to college with. Our sophomore year, our second year at DePaul, we lived together, and there were some people they're in their 30s that lived below us, and they would send noise complaints, or they would file noise complaints to our landlords on the weekend before like 10, when we'd have people over and be playing music. And the frustrating thing is that they chose to live in an area that is known for like its nightlife and for people like hanging out and having, getting together, and they like were ruthless. They were so obnoxious, and They like threatened us a couple times, so that was fun. The last place I lived at for a year. 2 thermal detonators being dropped because I guess why not? I don't think you have to. Anyone has to worry about that. 2 hard fits. The second place I lived at, we on the other side of the wall where where the TV was, where the speakers were a woman's bedroom where her headboard was. So on the other side of like a 3-inch thick wall was this lady who, it was this lady's bedroom, or in her literally her bed. That fits. Oh my goodness. I don't know if Miranda has a shot though. Like at the angle, like I think he just clipped the base there. Yeah, you should clip the corner of the base. Oh, and advanced proton torpedo. This is nasty. This is not good. Yeah. How do you get out though? You barrel roll. Do you get out of arc though? Maybe. Gotta get out. Gotta get out. All the way forward. All the way forward. Barrel roll, evade. Yeah. There it is. Does that get her out? Yeah, 3 bank. Inquisitor. Do you have range there? Do you just? I just grab the lock now, right? Just hold on to it. Boost. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why he didn't link forward. Yeah, ops not to link the evade. He need. I don't know what that was, but that's a. Let's see, does the bingo work? Yeah, that worked. Yeah, we got bingo earlier, so. Don't know why he did that. Not good. Not great, Bob. All right. I'm excited for this proton torpedo shot, this advanced proton torpedo. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, I thought I killed the bomber. Is the bomber not dead in the overlay? No, of course not. Yeah, the Gray Squadron bomber died like 2 turns ago, and I just didn't. That's 2 into Miranda. So Miranda is at half. Down to 4 hull. Doesn't have the front arc. That's a big deal. So that's good. Did arc dodge the important arc there. So this is gonna be 3 dice on 2. Miranda can't spend a shield. He wish he could. Oh, gonna roll 1 less to get 1 back. I don't know if that's the right move. If you're trying to get damage here. Well, that's 2 hits. Kestel has nothing. Rules an evade. This is just a shield. Yeah, for those of you guys that have watched through tonight, I've been like just so bad at, I'll be honest, I mean, I own my mistakes, so bad at tracking the overlay and what's going on. I'm sorry guys, I usually am a lot better with that, so I know that's kind of frustrating. And Miranda gets the gas cloud coverage and is flying. Yeah, but there is a significant delay. It's like, I think it's a minute. Yeah, it's about a minute, which is concerning. It's usually like 10 seconds on Streamlabs. I'll have to look that up. Maybe it might be because I'm not using the right server. Like if I use the local server like Chicago. I don't know, Max. Why are you asking? Why are they loaded? You're the kind of you love to load bombers with stuff. It's because this is list chaos, and that's the whole point. It's to fly lists that are the most chaotic and to live your list building dreams out on the table. Miranda is going to gonk. Gonk. So 2 shields. No. 4 hole and 2 shields. All right, Grand Inquisitor, get in on him. I need to those K-Wings. I know. Again, we talked about it. The K-Wings just aren't good. Kestel takes the damage from the bomb. It was a crit. Damaged engine. All right. Here's Inky's shot, 2 hits, fire control system, that bad boy. All the damage, so taking 3, stun pilot. Trying to finish off Miranda Donnie here. Maybe he does hate. Maybe he has something against evade actions. Huh. Plenty. Rene doing damage with those kind of rolls anyway. Here we go. Range 2 through the gas cloud here from Kestel. Barrage rockets. Can you? You don't have a. She doesn't have a focus. Hit crit. No barrage, it's just a primary. It would flip the charge though. So I don't know what that's about. Another crit, so stun pilot. So I think down to 2. That's 2 stun pilots. Nice. No, there's a weapons failure in a stun pilot. So Miranda could roll 0 dice to recover shield now if she really wants to. Clear that dice box out. There we go. All right, 13 minutes, 50 seconds left. Basically just wrapping things up here, getting this final shots in on Miranda. 3 bank. Tim's not giving up. That's from the slam. What do you guys think of advanced slam? What are your thoughts? I don't know if you take it outside of like Vinder, right, or the Star Wings in general, because the Star Wings can still shoot with their loadout, the configuration. Ooh, you like advanced slam and LSC with the title? Huh, I didn't think about that. So you think it's an auto-include on ships that slam? Yeah, okay, yeah, I mean, being able to do an additional action is really helpful. Especially, like, if you want to reload and stuff, like, you're already disarmed, so you don't care if you get disarmed again. Yeah, man, I miss playing as Vinder. Maybe I should get a Star Wing back on the board at some point. Vinder is a good time. It's like we have no shots here. Max, I saw you signed up for the league. Excited to have you back, man. I don't think, not that there's a rush on it because we have weeks, but I don't think you sent in the entry fee yet. So I'm not going to really bother anyone about it until like we come close on it. Just because maybe some people are planning on sending it later, and they can wait as long as you can wait as long as you want. But I just thought I'd check in since you're here. But I already have all the cards ordered, so I'm super hyped about it. Oh, you did during the stream. Nice. Nice. Okay, cool. Too hard from the Grand Inquisitor. Just focus boost. You already have the lock. Fire missile. Yeah, this is it. This is game. Here we go, range 2. Oh yeah, forgot damage engine on Kestel, so that's why the crit markers are important, guys. You know, put those out there just so you don't have to go back and undo things. Here we go, so spending that second of the 3 charges on the concussions. That's gonna do it. GG, Corey gets the revenge win. Pulls it out. And after a long day of X-Wing and just abysmal scorekeeping, List Chaos is coming to an end. Let's just jump down there and say thank you. It happened! Corey's revenge! Corey's revenge! Oh my goodness. I'm getting, so Catherine mentioned that how come you didn't take the evade when you linked here? That was one of the question marks that I think she had when you linked to get out of the advanced proton torpedo with Kestel. You did a barrel roll and then you didn't take an evade. And
I wanted to do the 4K.
Oh, got it. Oh, okay, got it. What was the other? Supernatural. You can, I think you can link Supernatural with the Grand Inquisitor, so you can link actions.
Oh wow, I never even thought of that.
Yeah. That was just like something that came up. I'm like, oh yeah, I just don't think he knows he can do that because not many people use Supernatural Reflexes. It's not a very commonly used card.
I have never flown Supernatural before.
It's fun, man. It's a good time.
I've seen it played, but that's the first time. Man, yeah, absolutely could have been linking red focus into a blue maneuver.
Yeah, you do 3 actions in a turn, like every turn. Could be pretty good.
How about this? How about Soontir Fell dying to 4 reds?
So was that 7 blanks?
7
was.
empty greens, yeah.
Unbelievable, dude. I've had games with Soontir like that. I was
why I
like
don't
so
like
caught off
Soontir.
guard by that though. I was like, wait a minute, did Soontir just die? It was like, yeah, Soontir just exploded, and he had a focus too, right?
Yeah.
I thought that what you were gonna do there was that you were gonna barrel roll and then boost forward, and I think you would have gotten out of a Siege's arc and gotten a focus anyway.
As soon as I did it, I thought I should have evade red boosted to get that bullseye, and I thought I was gonna get one anyways, but
yeah, got it. Yeah, I was like, oh gosh, this is a hairy spot, but I didn't like the positioning for you there, but you were able to pull it out just because the bomber and a siege just kind of melted away the next couple turns. So
yeah, that was bad, man.
Yeah.
First engagement, a siege was down to 1 hull. So
yeah. Well, that was a solid game. That was 2 really interesting lists. Like honestly, I don't know what do you guys think about the K-Wings? What do you think? What are your thoughts on the K-Wing?
The fact that they have literally 11 maneuvers is rough, but I think they need advanced slam as a modification, because
you're actually just talking about that too. Like,
yeah, there were times where I needed to do a 2-turn into another 2-turn, and then take a stress or an ion or whatever.
No, it's a red. It just makes it a red action.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, then that'd be perfect. You just advance slam, do a 2-turn into a 2-turn, turn around, and I would have had Kestel. I would have had, a lot more pressure on the board.
Yeah, I don't think. I feel like no matter how much you put on the K-Wings, they're just never good enough. Like, I just truly, firmly believe that, and it's because they can't, like, when they slam, even with advanced slam, they can't still shoot like the gunboats can. Like that's so. You kind of write that off, right? You just like you expect it not to be a big deal, but disarming yourself can put you in spots where you really wish you were able to contribute.
It's 100% defensive, and it leaves you defensive-less. Like
the K-Wings oftentimes don't have tokens, and then they're 1 agility, and I just when I first started playing them, I was so caught off guard by how underwhelming they were. I mean, I don't even mean to hammer on them too hard, but I just feel like they're just not very playable. Even in the hands of people that know what they're doing, it's just
on paper they're beautiful, but in real life they're so hard to play with, and it's basically like running a TIE Punisher. They just melt if something targets them.
Yeah.
Like to put that many things on to put that much stuff on a K-Wing, I can't believe he used as many charges on her as he did.
Yeah.
There were 13 or 14 charges on her, and
yeah. Well, it's called List Chaos for a reason, I guess. But no, I think here the thing with this list is that you have so many upgrades that you don't even get to use them. And then you just have like 40 points of stuff just that exists in the list that you're not able to actually like use in time. I mean, I honestly forgot that you had advanced proton torpedoes, magpulse, and ion missiles.
That's why I barrel rolled in front of that class.
So many, I mean, so much stuff that you're not going to be able to take advantage of. So yeah, I guess if you were to change something in the K-Wing list, what would you change?
I would probably drop the Magpulse and the Thread Tracers and the Magpulse and the Ion Missiles, or another name, like a named Gray Squadron. So like, give me
you could start wedging for that. Like
what's his face? He gives you target locks.
Dutch Vander.
Yeah. Give me Dutch, or give me the other.
Oh yeah,
just someone that can hit hard. Like that bomber just feels like it just kind of a part of the list, but doesn't really get to contribute. It's just 2 dice. Like
he was about to ionize him off the board.
Oh, that was true. That's true. That almost happened. Almost. But Corey just needed to get the revenge win. It's just the dice gods, and outside of Soontir.
Yeah.
I deserve
your side there. You deserve it. Absolutely. Yeah. It's just it's a bad matchup for K-Wings, and I don't know if there is a good matchup for K-Wings. Honestly, I have to really think hard about it. Like, what's a good
what happened
match?
last time? It was just the other way around. I got the good list. He got the crap list. Not that it's a crap list. K-Wings are hard to play. So
They are.
For him, it's a crap list, but he doesn't ever play them. Rebels. He's like so anti-rebel. And this is just, you know, this is fitting.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, you deserve the win, man. You deserve the win. Thank you guys. Yeah, no, it was I honestly, it's cool to see a kind of like a twist on Imperial Aces. Like you get to see an aggressor, which is nice. I mean, how often we're talking about K-Wings not being very playable. I feel like the aggressors are not too far off either from that. But Kestel's good.
I was impressed with
Kestel's
good. He did some work.
Outside of the Sloan Swarm, they're not great.
Right. That's what I was going to say. Can you find an application for them outside of a Sloan Swarm? And I think the answer is no. You can make Kestel work.
I like the fifth brother on her because, you know, you if you can get that focus and then just throw a crit onto your dice with a focus and then with the force and then just cancel all their eyes and blanks, it's a good way to push damage through.
Yeah.